Today we're going to be covering another SQL question. This is Leetcode question number 1596, the most frequently ordered products for each customer. We've got a customer table here. It has a customer ID, which is the primary key, and the name of the customer. Then we have an orders table. We have an order key, which is going to be the primary key for this table. Order date, which is a date, type date. And then customer ID, which is going to be making that order, and the product ID. So this is the order ID, which is going to be the primary key, and the product ID, which this customer ID is going to be buying that product ID. Then we have the product ID. We have a product ID as the primary key. We have a product name and a price. What we need to do is to write an SQL query to find the most frequently ordered products for each customer. Let me explain what exactly he is interested in using this example. We have these 5 different customers making and one more thing, it says that, what does it say, that no customer will order the same product more than once in a single day. So there is no point in saying that how many of the products were ordered on the same day. So only one product is allowed per day. So these are the 5 different customers. They are ordering these 10. We have 10 different orders. This is an order made by first customer. Then this is an order made by first customer. This is an order made by the first customer. And this is an order made by the first customer. He ordered 4 times. He ordered 1, which is the keyboard, only once. And he ordered 2, product 2, which is the mouse, 3 times. So we have, if we kind of accumulate that result, he is ordering keyboard once and mouse 3 times. So only the mouse is gonna show up in the result, which is ordered by the customer ID 1, and that is the product ID. Now let's talk about the second customer, which is Bob. Bob is ordering here and here and here. He ordered product 2, mouse, only once. He ordered product 1, keyboard, only once. And he ordered screen only once. So he ordered all these 3 things only once. So the thing is that they all are gonna show up in the product. Why? Because although we are trying to just show the products which are purchased like the most amount of time, but because he ordered all of them one time, so they are all the most purchased products for Bob. That's why they are being displayed, like all 3 of them are going to be displayed here in the result. Tom ordered something like screen 2 times, and that is gonna show up here. Jerry ordered keyboard only 1 time, and that's just gonna show up here. John didn't order anything, so that's not gonna show up here. A couple of things. This is the first time in this video series we're gonna be encountering this partition by. Partition by and the group by. The difference between them is that the group by basically returns only one thing, right? So basically, if you have a field which you wanna group by the table, like let's say the customer ID, there's gonna be another parameter where you're gonna be doing an aggregate or a sum or an average or a rank, something you're gonna be doing. And it's gonna be basically for this particular field you're gonna have only one entry. Whereas the partition by, when you have something like order customer underscore ID, and you are telling them that order them by the by the number of counts in a decreasing order, basically when you are partitioning them, they are gonna be displayed for every single customer ID. It's not like so let's say if the customer ID ordered multiple things, it is gonna have that result multiple times. So for the same customer ID, right? If he is purchasing multiple things, this count and ordering is done for every single row. Rank is basically, what rank does is like it is like an aggregate function, right? It is gonna run over this one, and based on the result, and this is basically the result. So every single time we are counting how many of them, it's gonna give it a rank. The one which has the most number is gonna get the rank 1, and one which is gonna have the least number is gonna get the last rank. So again, this thing, when we do this, we are basically grouping them by the customer ID and the product ID. So customer ID and the product ID. Once you group them by the customer ID and the product ID, you're gonna have ranks. So the customer 1 purchased the product 2 only one, the most number of amount of times, so that's gonna be its rank 1. And it's also gonna take care of the scenario where one person is purchasing, like basically in this case, it's gonna give rank 1 to the keyboard, rank 1 to the mouse, and rank 1 to the screen. All three are gonna get the rank of 1. And then we have the customer 3, which this screen is gonna get the rank 1, and customer 4 is gonna get the rank 4 for the keyboard. And last, we need to do this joining because we need to get the product name from the product table. We are joining them to get that, and where we are only outputting where the rank is equal to 1. If you are interested in seeing what exactly is the output of this inner select, I can show you here that this is basically the output of that inner select. You are getting the customer ID, the product ID, and the rank of that. So when we do rank equals to 1, this is gonna get selected. For customer 2, all three of them are gonna get selected. For customer 3, this is gonna selected, and for customer 4, this is gonna get selected. That's all I wanted to cover in this video. Thanks for watching.